Reptile Substrate, pros and cons. Med ReptiSand. The pros are that it's made of natural fine quartz desert sand. It's not the same as calcium sand. The cons are that droppings might be too small to pick up. Impaction is a possibility. It does not mimic the natural habitat either. Jurassic Sand's Reptile Substrate. The pros. It is pre-washed natural dune sand, exceptionally fine particle size, low dust, and reduces risk of impaction and abrasion. Clumps up like cat litter, helping eliminate odors. Droppings that are too small might be too hard to pick up. Even though reduced, impaction is still a possibility. It does not mimic the natural habitat. Lugarti natural reptile bedding. The pros. It can be wet drowned and allowed to dry like clay, creating a hardened substrate like packed earth. Mimics natural habitat when turned into clay and mixed in DIY substrate. Geckos can still dig in it. Droppings that are too small might be hard to pick up if not made into clay. Impaction is still a possibility if it's not made into clay. It doesn't mimic the leopard gecko's natural habitat if it's not turned into clay and mixed. DIY natural mix. 70% organic topsoil, 25 or 30% Lugarti reptile bedding or Excavator Clay, and 5 to 10% Med ReptiSand. Pros. Mix well, soak until muddy, pack it firmly at the bottom of the enclosure. Make sure it's 100% dry before introducing the gecko to avoid illness related to high humidity. Mimics leopard gecko's natural habitat. You can choose to mix whatever safe substrate together to get the best results that work for your leopard gecko. The cons are that the droppings might be too small to pick up sometimes. Impaction is a possibility. Take this time on why you should subscribe. I'm a Christian, so that means I make family-friendly content that are safe for kids to watch. And it's free. It would help me out a lot, especially with motivation. It would help you to know more about your pet and learn about stuff for your pet. You know every time I upload, especially if you activate notifications. I got some cute pets you can enjoy. A Bioactive Setup. It mimics the natural habitat of a leopard gecko and stimulates natural behaviors. Droppings may be hard to pick up depending on the loose substrate. Impaction is a possibility. Paper towel. Absorbent. Easy to replace. It's cheap priced based on what brand you get. It's good for special needs leopard geckos. It's best for quarantine setups, and it helps you monitor droppings best without loose substrate getting all in the food. The cons. Must be replaced immediately if wet due to being something that will hold water, so if it's holding water, it will raise humidity. It's rare, but reptiles can eat it and it's bad for them too, so if they do, take it to the vet immediately. It doesn't mimic the natural habitat. And one thing to add, it is not very appealing to the eye. Slate tiles. The pros. Easy to remove, easy to clean, good for special needs leopard geckos. Holds heat very well, more attractive than paper towels. Can get cuttable ones that are softer on joints and, well, cuttable. Trims claws, last a long time, and the cons. Harder tile can be hard on joints. You must get ones without adhesive. It doesn't mimic the natural habitat based on the tile you get. Non-toxic foam, like balsa foam, EVA or expanding foam, or styrofoam. The pros. With paper towel over, helpful for leopard geckos with special needs. It's cuttable. It's softer on joints. The cons. It needs something to cover it that keeps the softness but catches the poo. It may not look appealing. Some styrofoam breaks easily and is not good to ingest. It doesn't mimic the natural habitat. Excavator Clay. The pros. It's moldable. It's easy to find in-store. It's a relatively good price. Cons. It must be done exactly right to not turn sandy. It eventually cracks and crumbles. It doesn't mimic the leopard gecko's natural habitat. It can cause impaction. The bad leopard gecko substrates. Linoleum, shelf liner, reptile carpet, aspen shaving or chips, sandy chips, coconut fiber, eco earth, plantation soil, etc., ground walnut shell, or Med ReptiBark. These substrates are particularly dangerous to leopard geckos because they either emit VOCs, which is volatile organic compounds that can make your gecko very sick, or they pose a severe impaction risk if accidentally swallowed. Avoid these substrates at all costs. This was sourced from Reptile's Leopard Gecko Care Guide. I will also include sand mats to this list, as they aren't glued down on the way at all, especially with rocky sand mats. All my info is from experience and mostly research. If y'all did enjoy, please subscribe. It would help me out a lot, as mentioned. We are almost at 100 subscribers. Y'all can do it.